It's 2024, and Blyth Town Centre is about to change forever as it bids farewell to its shopping centre, the Keel Row. But it's not the first time Blyth Town Centre has changed, far from it. The most notable change was to make way for the Keel Row. First building to be demolished to make way for Blyth's first shopping centre was the Theatre Royal in 1983. This stood where part of the Keel Row and the Keel Row car park are today. Later on in the 1980s, T&B Garage was also demolished. You'd find this where the toilet block is in the Keel Row car park. After that, it was the turn of the Central Methodist Church, located on Waterloo Road next to the bus station. Neighbouring shops on Waterloo Road, such as Shoe Fair and Walter Wilson's, were also demolished, as were some properties on Bridge Street near the marketplace, housing shops like Blyth News and Greggs. These were housed in temporary units on the marketplace until the construction was completed. Demolition of this area started in 1988 and was completed by late 1989. Soon after this, work started on building the Keel Row. Alongside the Keel Row lies Blyth Marketplace, which has also seen its changes over the years. It lost its central hall and cinema in 1973. Demolishing this made the space for the market a lot larger. Blyth Market was always popular and always busy. But that was all about to change. In 2009, the marketplace was refurbished, with grey block paving, a 7.5 metre light tower, a water feature that flooded the marketplace due to no drainage, horrible uncomfortable seating, and strategically placed blocks that, when viewed from the air, spelled out Blyth in Morse code. Novel, eh? Fast forward to 2024.
Welcome to Blyth, the construction capital of the North East. This is the old marketplace, due to be built on very soon to the Jam Jar Cinema. Will it be a success? Well, time will tell.
This is what the Jam Jar Cinema is projected to look like, but will it look like that? We'll see. Another mainstay in the retail of Blyth was Woolworths, a huge store located in the middle of the marketplace, opening in the 1930s. Sadly, by 2009, the store was on the brink of closure. Woolworths as a company were in administration, and all branches across the country were closing. Blyth lost theirs in early 2009 and truly never recovered from this. The store being closed left a huge hole in the retail sector of Blyth, and sadly other stores would follow. The store did briefly reopen as Perfect Home, but it didn't last. The store then lay empty for a number of years until a local entrepreneur took the unit over and split it into 5 separate shopping units with varying degrees of success. But back to the Keel Row. When it opened in 1991, it housed many shops and brands that Blyth had never seen before. In the Keel Row you could pick up anything from clothes to books, fruit and veg to toiletries. It had pretty much everything. It had a central seated area which housed a statue of Blyth legend Willie Carr. In later years the seats were removed and Willie Carr was moved to the back doors. A local campaign to respect Willie Carr gained a lot of public interest. The central seating area was replaced with a short-lived cafe, but it wasn't enough to save the Keel Row. In recent years, shops and well-known brands have been going out of business quicker and quicker each year, and the Keel Row was no exception. Soon, there were more units closed than open, and in 2023, the council took over the site and announced its closure and demolition. Here's David having a walk through the site in January 2024. Card factory. That's closed down now. That's next to
to Greg's. Super drug, that's already closed down. You've got the works, last day today. Everywhere's so quiet. Got the EA shop, that used to be Thornton's Chocolates back in the day. Got the old O2 shop. It used to be a greengrocer's as well when I was younger. That was a busy shop actually. And you've got Pal Joy. Again, that's been gone a long time. Moving on. You've got the YMCA shop. I think that was Geordie Jeans. I think back in the day. Lovely cafe. It was actually quite nice, but again, that's been gone a fair few months now. Used to have seats around there. Project Space. Used to be Shoe Fair or Shoe Zone, one of the two. We got Holland and Barrett. Again, a lot of these businesses have already closed down, ready for the demolition happening. You've got down by the car park entrance with the statue of Willie Carr, who's a big national hero in Blyth. Don't know what's wrong with the lights in this place. Thank you for shopping at the Keel Row. Well, can't really shop very well because there's not really a whole hell of a lot left. We'll just head down by the bus station end to show what's down there. We've got Bon Marsh. That's going to end up in Crowlington apparently. Closed on the 20th of February. And you've got CVA, which used to be Clinton College, I think. It was a card shop anyway. And you've got New Look, which closes on the 26th of January. And you've got Bright House on your right. They've been shut quite a long time actually. I think they went bust as a company rather than for the shut. The old W.H. Smith's site. Shame really. And then you've got Maxit, which was a sports shop selling stuff when I was a kid. And then you've got the old Boardwalk, which was originally it was Wimpy back in the day. Nice little cafe. Council offices, which are long gone. And then you come out of the door just there, back to the bus station.
And on February the 17th, 2024, I myself took a trip to Blyth to visit the Keel Row one last time. Looking around the site around the bus station area, you wouldn't really know that it was going to be demolished pretty soon. But the further you got to Waterloo Road, the warning signs did start to appear. The businesses that were left on Waterloo Road were looking very tired and very dilapidated. as too with the properties on Bridge Street. These properties will all be demolished alongside the Keel Row. Some of these properties were heavily damaged in a storm a few years back, and some never reopened. Seen here are Shoe Zone and Ramsden's, which never opened. The barber seen in shot though did have a new roof and stayed open. I went for one last walk through the Keel Row to see what had changed since David went through a month earlier. A change I immediately noticed was New Look had its sign removed, and it wasn't alone. Most of the shops that were closed when David walked through had also had their signs removed, making the Keel Row look really eerie. Bon Marsh was the last shop standing. The only other shop that was open was the old shoe shop, which was now Project Space, but it wasn't a shop, it was just displaying artwork. When I got to the central seating area, which was now a dilapidated old cafe, my mind got to thinking about all the times me and my mates sat in that central seating area, having a laugh, eating a pasty from Greg's and just generally having a good time. Looking at the centre, it was always busy. Looking at it today, it was absolutely empty. There was only me and another man walking through the centre at the time. Casting my mind back to times when I walked through here as a child, or as a teenager, or even as an adult, it had never felt like this before. It had always felt really busy, but today it felt absolutely dead. It was at that point I read a sign saying thank you for shopping at the Keel Row, come back soon, and it made me think I'll never be coming back. If I ever come back, the centre will be closed and no doubt demolished. What a shame. And just 3 days later, on the 20th of February, it was exactly that, closed. Bon Marsh, the last store open, closed, and the centre did too. There are rumours that it'll stay open as a thoroughfare from the bus station through to the marketplace, but whether that happens is anyone's guess. The Keel Row is well and truly gone.